Hey Pisces, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Katie, and today we're going to be doing one of your guys' favorite readings, stalker readings. So we're not talking about actual stalkers or anything dangerous. Usually in these readings we ask a little bit about the energies that are hovering around. Who is paying a little bit too much attention to you, Pisces, and why? Are you having secret admirers? Is someone sending you bad vibes, right? That is what we're going to be figuring out in this reading. We're going to be focusing on the 3 people who are mostly focused on you at this time. You know, some of them may be obvious to you, others of them may not. Take what resonates with you, and if something doesn't make sense, no worries. It could be for another Pisces watching, okay? Alright, so let's see. Also, part of the fun of this reading is if you can identify who I'm talking about, comment below. Because I can't tell you how many comments, you know, arrive like, oh my god, that's my ex. Oh my god, that's my whatever, mom. And all of these things, they're really fun to share. Of course, if it resonates with you. Alright, spirits, angels, beings of love, light, please bring in the most relevant, important, accurate, specific, and useful information about the 3 people who are thinking a lot about Pisces right now and why. What is their intent? What's their energy? How are they viewing Pisces? All of that. Alright, first person. Ooh. Wow. Alright, Pisces. So someone has a lot of feelings for you. And I don't necessarily, I wouldn't describe it as someone has a crush on you. I think that this goes way, way deeper. This is someone maybe that you've known for quite some time. Someone you have history with. Yes, could be an ex, but yes, it could also be one of those, like, you know, I don't know if you've ever had one of these, but probably one of your friends have or something. Those people that really just, like, shake our world upside down, but technically you're never really dated. I don't know if that's ever happened to you. But that's kind of what I'm seeing here. Maybe someone that you always loved, who loved you, but for whatever reason, things didn't come through. This is a loaded connection. Loaded, okay? So this could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio person. Could be a Libra. But very, very strongly Pisces, Cancer, okay? This is someone who you have connected with in so many lifetimes. This is something that you could have even talked about with this person consciously. This person, you know, they have almost like made their bed and they're lying in it, whatever that means for you. This person, they think a lot about you when they go to a special place that you visited together. I'm seeing images of like Casco Antiguo here in Panama, which is kind of like the old town, you could call it. So there's someone here that thinks a lot about you, about what could have been, but never was. They think about everything that you would have been able to bring into their lives, but they also bring the darkness that didn't let that happen. It's like this is someone who really wants you, really wanted you, has always wanted you. But they themselves have been the downfall in this connection, not letting it ever really happen, if that makes sense. So this could be someone who's always been interested in you, but they've always been in another relationship, for example. or this is someone who's always been in love with you, but they always find a way of fucking it up. That's the vibe I'm getting. And this person, they're thinking a lot about you, and they're trying to let you go. So, you know, even if we're not necessarily aware they were holding on to you, apparently they have been holding on. This is someone that could have had you, but didn't. And they, for the life of them, they can't understand why. It's like they feel they sabotage things, and they don't understand why. And they think about it, like, they see you and they're like, Pisces is this and this and this, all beautiful qualities. Pisces could have been like brought into my life this. We could have done this and that. Life could have been like that. You know, like all these dreams and potentials. They see them. But it was somehow their fault, or they were somehow the obstacle that didn't allow connection to happen. And they continue to go within and ask themselves, like, what was I thinking? Or why did I say that? Why did I do that? Why did I push Pisces away? What made me think that was the right thing to do? This person is thinking a lot about you these days. A lot. And that may be because you seem happy. You know, that happens. There's maybe some kind of like spiritual experience they're having, a journey, a meditation, a vision, a dream, that's almost like bringing everything to the surface for them. They're trying to walk away from you or remain away from you, but it bothers them. It's like this karmic thing for them. Like they need to figure out why they pushed you away. In the meantime, I feel like you're doing your own thing. You're not even paying attention to that. Oh well, that's what's showing up. Does this resonate with any of you? Please comment below. Now, who is the second person who's thinking a lot about Pisces and why? Oh, wow. Look at this. This is crazy. This is crazy. We got all the elements here. Fire, air, earth, water. 3 kings, 1 queen. This could be a group of people for some of you. There could be 3 men highly influenced by a woman. I do feel like she's kind of controlling them a little bit. That may not be the case in all situations though. Could be a group of people because I see, you know, literally 4 elements. This card, you know, this illustration just makes me feel like she looks kind of like a cult leader or like a high priestess energy here, but it's the Queen of Pentacles, so it's. But I feel like there's deceit. I feel like there's something or someone pretending to be this Queen of Pentacles. Someone who's pretending to be grounded, wise, realistic, responsible. Someone who's pretending to have things figured out. Someone who's pretending to have a lot of money, to be very successful, to have their life sort of like sorted out. Most likely a woman, but doesn't have to be the case. And I see that there are 3 people who maybe work for this person, help this person, are compelled by this person somehow, are enchanted by this person. But this is someone who's quite quite deceiving. This is someone who may be like literally teaching like workshops for women on like how to do magic on their husbands or on men. That kind of thing. Like, disguised as like female empowerment or whatever. It's actually kind of dark. It's almost like a witch, like a leader witch on a coven, or like a cult leader kind of vibe, or someone who's really pretending to be more than they are. It's like they have this deep-rooted, almost hatred for men. And it's like they're spreading that to other women. How to use men, how to steal from men, how to manipulate men. Kind of wild. This is not something I've seen before in a reading. So if you are dealing with, maybe, let's say that you're a man and your partner, let's say if it's a woman, that if they're like in some kind of like circle or cult or something, and you can tell that the leader is kind of shady, and all of a sudden things are going a little weird between you two, be careful, because this could actually be this very weird ass person kind of like trickling in to your energy, to your world, wanting to bring you down, wanting to have your partner make you their puppet somehow. This could literally be magic using puppets. Voodoo style. There is someone here who promises a lot of golden opportunities, financial. It's like they offer things they don't have the right to offer. This could also be, I'm getting so much stuff. This could also be kind of like, let's say a leader of a coven. She doesn't have much power. All she has is manipulation power. But the girls or the women that she recruits do have spiritual power. And they make magic happen. She makes them think that that magic is on their behalf, for their good. But it's all magic that they're doing for her without knowing. Sacrificing men, manipulating men. Whew. Loaded. What's that about, Pisces? If that resonates with only one of you, I want to know the tea. Because that's a lot. Whew. So you may be kind of like involved in that situation if it's resonating. You may be kind of like a target. Or you may be being used by some kind of cult leader-ish person here. I don't know. So beware. Basically just protect yourself. In this case, I don't feel like it's specifically about like feminine energy versus masculine energy. I literally get men and women. So, take that with a grain of salt. It may not be the case for you. But the way I'm seeing it for the most part is actually like, like we're dealing with men and women. Like a dynamic that has to do with that. Alright, so universe, who is the third person that Pisces, that's paying a little bit too much attention to Pisces, and why? I have the Wolf again. Alright, Pisces. Pisces, some of you broke a Leo's heart. Yeah, some of you broke a Leo's heart. There was a Leo. Once upon a time, there was a Leo. And this person may have wanted to have the last word. Could have been a potential love partner. Could have been work. Could have been friend. Could have been family. They were seduced by having the last word. Their ego was seduced by being the one that won the argument, being the one that was on the right, being the one that proved everyone wrong. So much so that they walked out on a very good opportunity because they wanted that win. It's like they got seduced out of potential love, out of a wonderful potential relationship. They got seduced out of a lot of money, stability, spiritual connection, because there was some kind of, I don't know, argument, conflict, situation that they just wanted to win. They didn't see things on the long term. They didn't look forward. They just wanted their ego to be immediately I don't even know how to say it, like, charged. They just really wanted that little high. So instead of realizing what they were giving up, they were like, ha, I got Pisces, I got the last word, they regretted leaving me, they regretted doing that, they whatever. It's like they were celebrating something super stupid, and then they realized, like, oh wow, but like that means that I won that argument, but I actually lost Pisces. Or I actually lost all the potentials I could have had with Pisces. For many of you, this is about love. There is someone, a Leo, that could have had it all with you. Kind of like similar to this first row here. But this is a Leo. The other one's a water sign. They see themselves with you. They see that they could have had stability, abundance, prosperity, legacy, generational wealth, long-term love, investments. But they just got sidetracked by their ego. It was so bright, it was so shiny, it was so blinding that it just led them in the wrong direction. And they have regrets, Pisces. They have regrets. This is kind of like a potential power couple that fell apart. And this person is thinking a lot about you. With a lot of regret. A lot of regret. Things did not unfold in the way that they would want. And every time they get confirmation that their life is just not as good, every time they get confirmation like, oh, things are not going as well as I want them to, they think of you. And they think of how things would have been if they had done things differently. Alright, Pisces, so how about that? Loaded reading. This one was a heavy one. Comment below, let me know if you can tell what this is about, especially about the middle one. Like, what's up with this drama? Like, I can't even understand. Please fill me up in that situation, because, like, I want to hear the tea. I love you, Pisces. Stay safe. Stay safe, protected, loved. Know that this is a space for you. So whenever you get a chance to hop on the channel and check out the videos, I truly hope that they provide you with, a sacred space to dive deep into your emotions, or maybe just have some company as you clean the house. I don't know. I love you, Pisces. I'll see you in the next one. Please remember to subscribe and like this video before you go. thank you for joining me today. Bye.